The Francis Crick Institute is an ambitious project to create a world-leading biomedical research facility in the heart of London. It will bring together scientists, academics, doctors, social scientists, engineers and others in an interdisciplinary medical research centre. The design of the building's facades in this challenging location respond to the rich local architectural heritage of the surrounding area. The building relates both to its large civic neighbours, the British Library and St Pancras Station to the south and east, and to the smaller scale residential buildings of the Somers Town Estate to the north and west. What follows is a film presentation of the 3 full-scale visual mock-ups for the main principal facade types of the building. The first mock-up represents a portion of the building where the projecting curtain wall facade returns and interfaces with the terracotta. The scale of the building can really be seen in this mock-up. With a high standard floor-to-floor height of 5 metres and a corresponding panel width of 3 metres, it is a building on a grand scale. The design is intended to be as lightweight and open as possible to allow great quantities of light to penetrate deep into the lab floors. Layers of the glass, the vertical mullions and the horizontal transom depths get smaller as if the edge of the facade is dissolving away. Finally, the return meets the precast mortared terracotta wall. These are materials and a building method chosen to give a substantial and robust feel to the base of the building. The terracotta wall is then punctuated in some areas by window units. Represented here is the northern elevation type 2B. In contrast to the solid, monolithic terracotta base to the building, the east atrium walls present a much more delicate, transparent appearance. Dramatic in scale at 24 metres wide and over 40 metres in height, yet delicate in detail with a principal 750mm width panel, the main atrium wall presents itself as a window to allow deep views into the inner workings of the Institute. The wall is highly technical, presenting its main steel structure externally for all to see, with a fine glazed panel wall draped behind and around it. Story-height glass fins support these panels. To add another layer of richness to this facade, dichroic fins have been introduced. These will be apparent to passers-by at street level as flashes of colour, but also internally they will throw coloured light over the large expanses of atrium walls at high level. The final mock-up represents a half-storey height portion of the curved, glazed atrium wall to the south elevation of the building, interfacing with the terracotta at its edge. As if to capture and contain the shape of the curved metal roof above, the north and south atrium facades don't simply sit in a straight vertical plane, but curve down, enclosing the shorter axis of the cross-atria space within. Measuring 10 metres wide and over 36 metres in height, these articulated glass walls allow light to pour into the collaboration spaces at the building's heart. By reviewing these mock-ups, we've been able to glimpse various aspects of what will become one of the Borough of Camden and the City of London's most iconic buildings. We have been able to grasp the grand scale of the project and how the scale has been handled in elevational treatment and choice of materials. But also, on another level, we have seen the delicacy of a great number of elements and the care and attention being paid to the smallest of those details. From the initial concept sketches first shown to Camden Council, followed by more detailed architect's drawings, and more recently subcontractors' shop drawings, the production and analysis of the visual mock-ups represents another important step along the path to help construct the Francis Crick Institute.